God, I love that sound. We got some fuel as well to put in.
She does smell rich.
Yeah, she is very rich.
Oh,
That scared me. Yeah, she's a little bit rich. But if it's not rich, you don't get that deer. It's good as that.
it's not.
So that is our Audi RS4 engine with 2 turbos, and it is in a VW Transporter. So it's our 2007 Transporter in Ruby Star with a gold glitter in it, and it's all complete now, isn't it?
Yeah, it's finished.
So there's nothing really to do. There's a couple of tiny jobs to do, should I say. Main one is we're going to take it down to MRC next week for tuning. There's no lights on the dashboard, all clear, which is good after that headache last week.
Yeah.
So we've just left it out here because now what we want to concentrate on today, or the bonnet as well, we've just lifted the bonnet. If you see it, we'll just explain. We lifted up the bonnet at the back just to get some heat out of the back. We have also ordered turbo heat shields, the heat jackets. Can't remember the name of them then. And what else did we order?
Air filters.
Air filters. Well done, sir. Thank you for reminding me. Yes, we've ordered them as well. But what we're going to do today, we are concentrating on the 1972 Audi 100 Coupe. Probably not many people would have seen one of these. They are
quite rare, aren't they?
Yes, they are. And this is in Amazon green, which is a beautiful colour. A lot of people don't realise sort of what it is, do they?
No, a lot of them say it's a Mustang, don't they?
Yeah, they think it's a Mustang fastback because of the way it slides at the back on. We've had people thinking it's Aston Martin. Somebody even said Capri, but we threw them straight away outside, didn't we? Told them to get out the unit. So it's on air ride. It's, like I say, it's Porsche Amazon green. We've got a lot to do to it yet. Got all the electrics to do. I've just put in the servo, so that's been put in. You're on with doing the spoiler for the front.
Spoiler for the front, yeah.
It's got a 1.8 20 valve turbo engine in it from a Passat. So we've just got a load of stuff back now from powder coating. So that's what we're going to do today. We're going to put it all back together. So stick around with us. Let's get this thing built, and let's get another one built, completed, and out the workshop to a happy customer. Oh, and stick around on some news for the van, because we've been talking about what we're going to do with it after we're going to use it, aren't we, for a while. Yeah. We're going to have some fun with it, and then we're talking about what we're going to do. So stay tuned for that. So exciting news if you like the van. First job on the Audi, Alex wanted to cut down the front spoiler. This is from an Audi 100 Saloon, and their wings are a lot longer. So we ended up putting the spoiler on, cutting it down, and then scribing it ready to be shortened. And Alex was going to plastic weld all that back together. While he was doing that, I unpacked all of the powder coating that we had done a while ago now, and it was a lot of dust on it. So I cleaned all the dust off, and as you can see in this one, what I'm doing is putting together all of the wiper assembly, the motor and everything, so that was all boxed up and ready. Right, come on then Alex, tell us what you're going to do, because you've cut it down and you've made sure that they fit nicely, haven't you?
Yeah, I'll find out which one's which. That one's that one. So that now one's attaching on there.
Yep.
With a bit of mesh for strength.
Mm-hmm.
And you just warm it up and melt it all through.
Yep.
and then we'll have to tie the other side up with some filler rods.
Oh, I thought you got some, what is it, some little wavy wire things.
I did, but that came with that, which I thought would be quite strong. Other ones, they're like staples.
Right.
Let me show you. It's not over there. Where did I put it? It's on my chair.
So this is Alex's new toy, his plastic welding kit. Oh, what you cut that for?
Huh?
Oh, we could use that instead of air filters.
Don't start winding the viewers up already.
Me?
Thing is it upside down or right way around? Oh, it's right way around.
Right, you need to put a mark on it then saying top.
Yeah, so that's your little heater.
Just... come on, get rid of airs.
No, no.
That'll heat them up. Is that
They
how,
go in
yeah,
there.
is that how it works?
Yeah. They go in there.
Yeah,
You pull your trigger, it warms it up.
yeah.
There for doing like outside edges like that.
Okay.
So it leaves that bit. And then there's flat ones for doing like flat joints like we're doing.
Yep.
And then there's ones for inside, they're flat ones. They're for inside edges.
Yeah,
So you're doing like that side of the...
I preferred nostril hair remover.
Yeah.
That one better.
I don't.
Before I can put in the wiper assembly, I need to put in the vents, don't I? I forgot all about them.
Yeah, cold air vents.
So these are like Land Rover, I suppose, these, aren't they? Land Rover have something similar.
Yeah, similar idea, don't
Yeah, let's zoom out a little bit. I'll show you. So that underneath there obviously goes through to the cab, and you have them on. And they're operated by cables, and they swing out like that and then close up. And I just said to Alex, where the hell are all the clips and all the cables and everything for them? And I walked around the shelf, and in a bag, look at that, all the rubbers, cables, clips, screws. I think somebody else must have been
Somebody else must have been in that day.
And the strips, she certainly want us. Put my gasket round there, that's all glued in place. You see that? Oh, car's moving.
We're rolling, we're rolling.
Yeah. Right, so that's gasket in place, and I've got these little clips. These break for fun, these, and they're very hard to get hold of. So they go in like that. I'll just put a bit of grease on top of it to help it. So they go in like that, and then you push the little pin in. So that pin.
Do with a torch to see that.
Can you?
Yeah.
I'll get you a torch on that. So these little pins, like I say, it's like a little roll plug. That's one. And then might be able to see that better. I'll put it there so I know on that part. Okay, can you see that?
Yeah.
There we go. I'll put some grease on it because, like I say, this snap, especially with them being old, so they're quite brittle. Don't like that. There we go. Right, and then we got our cable that goes through there. Goes to the heater cables inside.
It's just a grommet going through the hole.
Yeah, it's just a grommet. And it doesn't want to go in. Let me push it in. Here we go. And then that cable slips over the end like so. And then let's say when you operate the cable, oh, it's hard to do with your fingers, is that? But pushes that down, closes it off so no cold air goes in, and then opens it up like that, and cold air goes in. Quite a simple little system, really. Yeah, very effective. That's your aircon. Aircon in old cars, innit? That and winding your window down.
Yeah.
So now that that's in, I can put the wipers in. Action. So, how's your new Chinesium tool working that you
Lasted
bought?
about 10 minutes and it stopped working.
So you resorted to using
Back
my
to soldering iron.
using my soldering iron
Yeah.
and using that. Not a bad job though, mate.
No, those little silver things are like staples that were with me other Chinesium.
Yeah. So how much did you pay for that?
Oh, I would have thought it might have been £8.
All right. I would say you got your money's worth in staples, then, haven't you? Right. I've put the wipers in. I've fed all the wires through for it, which we have to use the old wires for the wipers.
Yeah.
I've found out some of the pipes for the engine. So we've got a water pipe there that goes right into the back of that. So that's not good. So we're going to have to adapt that. And then I found that one as well that we powder coated, which is for all of the
Yeah, that's engine breather, that one.
engine breather system and all that stuff. Now, the issue that we've got is that we've got all of this gubbins in the engine because it's an APU engine. And the APU engine has all the emissions crap on, doesn't it?
Yeah.
And I want to make this as... Was it AEB that we had before?
Ain't another one, I can't remember.
think-
I know somebody did say when we first started putting together this, why aren't you using such and such engine?
Yeah.
Because it's
and
so much easier.
Yeah, well, this came with car that we got, wasn't it? And yeah, because the other ones, it was throttle.
Yeah, the throttle cable, whereas this one's fly-by-wire.
Yeah. So we thought that might have been a bit neater, but the problem is we've got all of that crap to contend with, and there is a lot of crap. Hold there, you just scan over that lot and I'll show you. I'll grab it.
That sounds like it were in a bucket.
No, that sounds like I fell over the bucket.
All right.
So we've got all of this rubbish
Stuff.
and more to get rid of. And I don't want it all, so we've got to do all that. Now, a solution I've got, and you 1.8 20 valve turbo guys, back me up on this or help me out on this. I have got an ECU for, I'll have to find out what engine code it is. I've got the ECU, so we had two ECUs, didn't we?
We did, because the other one had been mapped, hadn't it?
Yeah, I don't think this one has been mapped, has it? It's either this one's been mapped or the other one was mapped.
Yeah, I can't remember it.
I can't remember. I know the turbo was very red.
Yes.
So we've got this is from the old engine, so this is used to throttle into a normal cable.
Yeah.
And it's just having all that emissions stuff not on it. What I'm thinking is, why don't we unplug that,
Yep.
plug that in, and then just take it wire by wire.
See what happens.
See what happens.
Yeah.
See if it works that way. Obviously we don't want to start it because we ain't got any oil in it.
No.
But I've also got to shorten all these wires down as well.
Yeah,
and if
so they're all to shop anyway, aren't they?
they're all to chop anyway and get rid of, most of them, because there's a lot of it that goes over there for the emission stuff. If we can get rid of that, we need, what, half a dozen wires?
Yeah.
And we can get rid of all this rubbish. So I think the easiest way to do it is to plug this in, put a battery to it, and see where we go from there, don't you?
Yeah.
Or would do if we could get it in. Get it to plug in. Might not plug in.
No, might it not fit? Oh, we might be scratching that one.
Oh, I might be scratching that idea because it's all completely different.
Right.
Wiring loom's different as well.
Oh yeah, plugs are totally different.
Oh, that's blown my idea
That's
out
it
of
then.
water. So, yeah. So we either try to get a wiring loom for the other engine.
Yeah.
Because the engines are the same.
Yeah, they put it in loads of stuff though, don't they? It's not just in. We got it out of a Passat, didn't we?
Also comes in Audi A4.
Yeah. Did they put it in Golfs as well, that engine?
In what?
Did they put that engine in Golfs?
They did, but it's transversing it in Golf.
Yeah, but it don't matter. It's a little loom we need, isn't it?
Let us know in the comments. Tell us what you think. Which way should we go down? Should we keep with what we've got, just shorten the wires, make them all nice and neat, and then keep all, well, try to minimise the emissions.
Yeah.
Rubbish, crap, as I call it, and do that? Or do we just get a new wiring loom, new throttle body, and put it on cable and put a few wires to it?
Yep.
Yeah, I think we should do it that way. There's loads of old A4s around, isn't there?
Yeah.
And Golfs. And we know a man that breaks a lot of Golfs.
We do.
So could have a word with Matt from Mark 2 Spares. Right, we'll do that. I was going to start tackling the wires, but there's no point until I know what we're going to be doing.
Decide what we're doing.
Yeah. Right, buddy, where we at?
Just this last little bit here, had a bit of smoothing off.
All right. Still using solder 9?
Still using solder 9.
Chinesium. Would you like a Tim Tam with your coffee?
Of course.
I brought them out.
Yeah.
I shall have a Tim Tam with my my tea.
Might taste different with Australian tea.
Yeah, I'm drinking, is it Bushels? Bushels Australian tea.
Yeah, what it breakfast tea?
Breakfast tea that Keith brought us when he brought us the Tim Tams from Australia.
Yeah.
And his missus said when he put them in the bag for us, "What are you bringing that crap for? Why are you taking that to Andy?" And I don't know Keith's missus' name, but Keith's missus, you are correct. The tea is, you have to have 2 tea bags. So
His excuse where he wants a tea drinker, wasn't it?
he ain't a tea drinker, yeah, true. His missus is. I think I need to send her some Yorkshire tea because I've run out of Yorkshire tea, that's why I'm drinking that. So, but I won't be drinking it for long yet. Like I say, you have to have 2 bags to even get to that dishwater consistency. Right, enough of moaning on that. I've nearly built the turbo up. So turbo's built up, that's got to go back on. A few more bolts to put in and then I can do that. Drive shafts, we've discovered that obviously we've got the drive shafts there. They're powder coated, but we need the outer CVs because they are on the car now. We cut them off, didn't we? Just to get the car running. And they're no good, so we better go get some more. My turbo's all finished, Alex. All built up, all nice and neat.
My plastic welding's not. Won't even stick to it now. It's like, it's gone waxy.
Alright, so Alex has spent the majority of the day welding all this up with his plastic Chinesium weldy thing.
Just have a feel of that.
It's an imitation I don't often
Yeah,
get.
yes.
Why?
Just feels waxy, doesn't it?
Yeah. So it's not sticking, it's not working. Try plastic welding it together and it's not had it. So we're going to use that glass fibre stuff, aren't we?
Yeah, I think that's all we can do.
It's like a glass fibre filler. That's really strong, is that stuff. We're going to try that. Hopefully that'll work.
Talk
Go.
a bit.
Go! Action!
What, run? Well, walk briskly.
We were talking about the wiring loom, weren't we?
Yes.
We don't know. Let us know your thoughts on this. The only reason we were getting rid of the wiring loom was because of all this emission piping and
This.
and that. So obviously we've got all wires going to it, and obviously we want to try to tidy up the bay. We're thinking we were going to use, like I said, different throttle body, different wiring loom. Thinking about it now, can we get rid of all that lot? Because that goes in that side of the engine, doesn't it? That's all the breather
It's
system.
all over that side of the engine, yeah.
Can we get rid of that? So people that know about 1.8 20 valves, you know them inside out. Can you get rid of all that lot? We were on about we could get rid of some of that. We can get rid of this by chopping it there, putting an aluminium pipe on it, MAF sensor in, and an air filter here. That'll get rid of the majority of that as well, won't it?
We need to get rid of that.
Get rid of that, which is the
I think it's
purge valve.
The tank.
So we should be able to get rid of that. And then it's just a case of neating an alt wire up, isn't it?
Yeah. Get rid of us 2 foot of extra wire.
Yeah, so there's loads and loads of wire in there. But so I've got to cut, there's about, 100 wires that I've got to cut, heat shrink and do everyone individually. So we need to know about that. Let us know your thoughts on it. See what we should do. That's about it, isn't it, really?
Yeah.
Right, very quickly, do you want to grab that?
Yeah.
We'll do some quick hellos to people. So it's nice to say hello to people because you guys take the time to support us. So it's nice to say hello to you. You took the time to write a comment or say hello. If you haven't subscribed or liked, please do so and say hello. Tell us where you're from. Tell us your real name. Don't be hiding behind none of this YouTube names. So very, very quickly, I'll go through it. Isle of Man, Karen, we put a pin in the Isle of Man, didn't we? There we go.
Yeah.
So that's in Karen, and I remember Karen saying, did you enjoy the Isle of Man?
I did, but I took rain with me, and I'm sorry about that.
And how many races did you see?
1.
Right, okay. Graham, his 18-year-old son has just bought an RS4 B7. An 18-year-old?
Wish I could afford it, Shortis, at that time.
Yeah, I know. Good choice, mate. John from Vancouver, we put a pin in Vancouver for you. We've done all these earlier, we cheated.
We cheated.
Chris in Austria, Wayne, Bridgetown, Canada, Stuart in Ireland. I think Stuart's our first person in Ireland.
He was, yes.
Yes. Mark in North Germany, Andrew in Stockton-on-Tees, Ant in Finland, who says the colour's growing on him.
Oh.
And for the van, that is. Oh. So, yeah, the colour's growing on a lot of people. A lot of people are liking it now.
And like we keep saying, it looks totally different.
It does look, yeah, does look completely different. Yeah. I mean, it's gone dark again outside now, so it's the colour. Hugo in Rio. Robert, I think it's Robert W2. He was actually one of the people that I set a little exercise the other week, and true face. I put in I had 2 episode 32s because I just cut and paste the title every time I want to do the editing.
Yeah.
And it was 32 again. And I missed, and I think we're up to 35 now or something, so we jumped. So Robert was the only person to notice that. So Robert, send me a message on Insta, Facebook, whatever, carrier pigeon, and I'll get a mug out to you. I'll send one of our almost professional mugs out. Chris from Sheffield, just down the road. Frank in Cuxhaven. Jackie in East Kilbride. Mark in Finland. We have got Finland up there as well.
I've got Finland up
Ian in Botswana. Guy in Leominster says, how are we taking the van to MRC to get tuned? Yes, we are. Next week, it's going there, so watch out for that. And Ollie in Northampton says, Jesus handles. He thought he was the only one that, and I think he says it tells his missus, everybody calls them that. So yes, they are called Jesus handles. And the news that we were talking about that I evaded to earlier on in the video, the van, we're going to run around in it for a while. We're going to put the sponsors' names on our name. We're going to get some publicity out of it. And we are thinking, let us know your thoughts. Again, there's got a lot of people, a lot of thoughts that we want to know, a lot of comments from you this week.
We can't make his minds up, that's why.
We can't, we don't know what we're doing. We're thinking of raffling it. So once we get the van done and we've had some fun with it, we are thinking of raffling it, and then that will give us some money then for the next project. Because unfortunately we are not like certain people on YouTube that go out and spend thousands on cars and then repair them and everything. We haven't got that money. We are not to that league yet. We hope one day we will be, but we're having to put it out of our own pocket. So talking about that, you've got your own car as well, haven't you?
Yeah, I've put my hand in my pocket.
Yep, come on, give me that.
You know I don't like being in front of the camera.
I know you don't like being in front of the camera. That's why I love turning the camera on you.
Yeah.
Go
on. I bought a Type 3.
Square back?
Square back. Needs putting together.
Yeah.
Yeah. Young lad bought it, I think it was 20 years ago.
Yep.
Took it to pieces.
Yep.
Been in his dad's garage for 20 years.
Yep.
His dad's pleased to get rid of it.
And what year is said square back?
64.
1964. That's older than us.
It's older than me, yeah.
Yeah, it's older than us, is that?
I know.
It's nice to have someone that's older than us.
Yeah.
Yeah, so, and we've been talking about it, so yeah, we are going to be doing that in here as well, aren't we?
Hopefully.
Maybe not in here.
No.
There will be news for later on,
Yeah.
hopefully in a couple of months. We think we'll keep it quiet for now.
Yeah.
So yeah, so all is happening, all is looking good. Merch is still available for sale. So that RS4.
Oh shit, you video.
It's all right, mate. You're on camera. So yeah, we've had people that like that.
Yeah.
Young lad.
Popping in.
Yeah, popping in saying, is that the RS4 man? Yeah, it is. Yeah, merch. We've got tops, mugs and sweatshirts, and we are going to be doing a new range as well soon.
Oh.
Yeah, we are doing, I won't say until we get it, but I'm looking forward to that. Right. Okay, enough waffling from me. I shall say goodbye. It's going to be a very hot weekend this weekend. I'm in Belgium. What?
It's going to be too hot for me, you know
Yeah,
that.
I don't like it. So I'm going to be in Belgium this weekend at Vagnation, and you're...
Not made my mind up yet.
Yeah, not made his mind up. So wherever you are, put the sun cream on, enjoy the weekend, and we will see you next week, and we will be down at MRC, hopefully on the rolling road with the van, hopefully doing some very good figures. So keep watching. Bye.